Welcome back, everybody. It's been quite a while since we've been here. If you didn't get to check out that last video, my kids were out in the garden with us, and well, it's been a couple weeks, and now we're starting to do some stuff in the house. We're starting to get a harvest out of the garden. So I'm going to take you along with me today. What do you guys do with all your extra squash? Well, we're going to ferment some squash today, and we're going to make some squash dill pickles. So, and stay to the end because we got something special for you guys. A little something just for us, because we want to help you get ready for the year. Now, when I do pickles, I like spears. So I'm going to cut these squash up, and we're going to pack them in a jar with some spears on the bottom and some chips on the top. Well, we're going to ferment these, and I probably don't have enough for a whole jar there, so let's clean up another one. Alright, so when you ferment these, where'd that go? We got some leaves over here in the sink. I'll give you guys a little better shot of them. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think they are and what they're for. Well, I'll tell you what they are. But tell me what you think they're for. It's very important that we have these. Sorry, if I would have thought ahead, I would have had all these done before I turned the video on, but you get to be with me through the whole thing. Alright, we may have enough for a jar there. Alright, you guys tell me what you think these are for. That one's got a couple holes in it. These are pin oak leaves. So I won't tell you right away what they're for. Now, I've already cleaned these jars. When you guys are getting ready to ferment, make sure that you keep your jars clean, sanitize them beforehand. Nice hot boiling water. When you're fermenting, don't use water out of the sink. If you guys have regular city water, get you some good filtered water. We got our Berkey over here, so we're going to be using the Berkey for all of our water. We're going to get our oak leaves out of here, and I'm going to use probably about 6 of them. And this is going to go pretty quick. This is probably the fastest pickles you'll ever make. So we're going to clean these leaves up. Now, I like to cut the stems off, make it a little bit easier to work with. We're going to pack some of these oak leaves, a couple of them down here in the bottom of the jar. And we're going to start lining pickles in. Try and keep the rim of your jar clean. Don't be getting stuff all over it. Probably should have cut them down a little bit more. Try and get them packed in there real good. I am going to cut that down a little bit more. It's a little big. Well, maybe I cut up just enough to begin with. We're going to pack them in there real good. Alright, Now, we're going to get in this fermentation process, we're going to get about a teaspoon of garlic. Mix in with that. If you got fresh garlic cloves, use about 3 of them. If you don't have them minced up already. And we're going to put in, this is some dill seasoning. This is just dill. We're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of dill. And then we'll mix a little bit more in on the top. Now we'll get a couple more oak leaves in here. So what the oak leaves are for is the tannins in the oak leaf is what keeps your squash crunchy. It's what keeps the skin, or keeps everything nice and crunchy, kind of like the pickles you would buy from the store. And that's natural in the oak leaves. Obviously, after you ferment these, you don't eat the oak leaves. You throw them out. And then we'll take these little chips. I got a lot more to do, so it doesn't matter that I've got these extras left over here. Because after I get done showing you guys this, I'm going to go right back to doing the rest of them. So you're going to pack those in there. And we'll throw another little bit more of the dill spice in there. And we'll put a couple more leaves on top. We'll make sure that we have this underneath of our pickling weight. That way it holds everything down underneath of the brine that we're going to be making to put in with these squash pickles. Now, squash pickles aren't for everybody. Some people like them, some people don't. Some people's never had them. We made up about 7 jars last week and they're all gone. One more thing I like to add, because I like a little kick with my pickles. I like to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. Alright, now we've got all that packed. We're going to make our brine. And depending on with your brine, when you make your saltwater brine, you want to use unrefined salt. Our local health store has unrefined salt in bulk that we can buy here close to us, so look around and see if you can find some. And depending on your weather, you like to keep a ferment around 60 to 70 degrees, but the hotter it is, the more salt you need to put in it. So I do 2.5 tablespoons just to be safe. And don't use your sink water. Get you some good filtered water. Berkey water works good. Get you a nice saltwater brine. And you're going to go ahead and pour that into your jar. Now you want to leave some head space, about 1 inch. I didn't quite get all that in there. About 1 inch of head space. Now, as always, the first one I do, I always overfill it. If I get lucky, put your pickling weight. Oh, of course I did. Okay, so you'll pour a little bit out. At least you know you have plenty of brine. Get me a clean washcloth here. Wipe the rim of this off. Now that you've got your brine in there, you got it wiped off, you get your pickling pipe. Now if you don't have these, you can do it with just the lid and the band, and you can set it out and burp it every day to let the pressure out. Or you can get one of these pickling pipes, and these are made by Mason Tops. You put your band on there. Don't put it on too tight, because if you ate your Wheaties today, you'll never be able to get it off. In 10 days, you want to set this somewhere out of the direct sunlight to where you'll remember it in 10 days. Set a reminder in your phone, because I forget, and who knows how long they sit. But the longer they sit, the better they get. After those 10 days, you can take this pickling pipe off, put your ring, or put your lid, wherever it went, your regular lid, and your band back on. You can put it in cold storage. You put it in the refrigerator, put it in your root cellar, whatever you want to do with it. We'll put it in our crawl space. But that right there is your fermented squash pickles. Now, some of you may be getting started into fermenting, so we want to try and help you out. Angie and I decided we got a complete fermentation kit from Mason Tops. This is for regular mouth jars. Same thing that we got here, same pickling pipes. It's got an acacia wood packer in it. There's no jars. Yeah, there's no jars, there's no bands or anything like that. You have to supply all that, but it'll have your acacia wood packer in it. It'll have pickling pipes in it. It will have your fermentation weights, which are nice because these have little handles. You really like that when it comes to time to taking those out. But we're gonna give this away. Let's see what we want to do. How we want to do this? Yeah, let's. If you guys want to enter to win this, share it with your family and friends. And to enter to win, put down. Well, let's see. What can we put down? Put something easy. Squash. You want to do that? Angie's in the background. I'm talking to her. Is that what you want to do? Sure. All right. In the comment section, put the word squash, and we'll give you a number, and that'll get you into the drawing. And on our next video, we will let's see. I don't know what the next video is going to be. Oh, we need to do a video on the Blackstone. Oh yes, and Angie's going to do refrigerator pickles. So maybe we'll do refrigerator pickles on the next one, because back here out of the garden, Angie's got some cucumbers that's ready to pickle. So we'll just plan on refrigerator pickles being the next video. Stay on the watch for that. We'll give you guys a number. Comment the word squash. And be sure to share this with your friends, your family. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.